Today we're going to show you how to make Kugel. So
So
Kugel is more of a Jewish holiday recipe that has several different names. It's Gluten pudding, it's Noodle pudding, but in our family we called it Kugel. And there's also a savory Kugel and there's also a sweet Kugel. And today we're making a sweet Kugel.
That reminds me of my Nana.
Yep, this is Nana's recipe.
Yes.
All right, we just kind of updo it. So what I have here, we're gonna get started right now. I'm like so excited, right? So I have 12 eggs. Yes, 12 eggs, because this is all about the fluffy souffle, delicious sweetness.
So that's why they kind of call it like that pudding-ish, is because it gives it that like consistency.
Exactly. So I have 12 eggs, and the thing is that you want to just get in here, have a good whisk, and we're gonna
mix them up.
fluff them up. Now, in my head I'm thinking, well, can I use an electric mixer? No, we don't need an electric mixer. Just get a regular whisk. But if you have an electric mixer and you like
Just
it,
adding air into them to really let them lift.
All right, so that's it. So we see there's lots of good bubbles in there.
Perfect.
And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna add, this is 16 ounces of cottage cheese. Now, when I was growing up, my Nana would always use large curd cottage cheese. But
Perfect.
typically at the market, you'll see a small curd. Use either or.
If you can find the large curd cottage cheese, find it.
Yeah, it's really awesome.
Find it and use it.
That's right. And that's 16 ounces. This is 8 ounces of sour cream. And Meg, I don't know about you, but have you been seeing they have these like cultured sour creams? That's what I bought, was a cultured sour cream.
Love
so
it.
it's really
Anything
great.
to add a little bit more nutrient density to this.
And this is all, talk about a whole food. We are using whole ingredients here of cottage cheese and sour cream and eggs. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the butter.
How much butter?
And this is a stick of butter.
One full stick of butter.
And
But you gotta think about how many people this is serving.
this is gonna serve a whole tray full of people, so anywhere from 6, 8 to 10, depends how you cut it.
Yeah.
But so that's it. And then
We start adding in the
oh wait, don't
sweetness.
forget, the sweetness.
Okay, so how
this
much is this?
2 tablespoons of brown sugar.
Packed tablespoons.
And then this is a half of a cup of, we're using coconut sugar again because it's a better for you. You can use cane
Low
sugar.
glycemic.
So
We're trying to make this as beneficial as possible.
yet the tastiness is amazing, okay?
Yes.
And then now what we're gonna do is add a teaspoon of the vanilla. And that's it, teaspoon of vanilla. And now for the noodles. So for a long time, we did not find gluten-free noodles. And thanks to Jovial and their tagliatelle noodle, these come in like little.
We actually learned
Yes.
how to make these fresh when we went on our Jovial retreat over there, culinary.
In the summer, I know. So these are just rinsed a little bit with warm water, and then we're gonna go ahead and add them in. And this is a box and a half. It's around 12 ounces. Okay, so I'm gonna mix this all in. And then, Meg, go ahead and add, this is a cup of raisins.
And you could use, I love the what are they, the white raisins? They're so sweet.
Exactly, as long as they're not sulfured. A lot of the white and different dried fruit have sulfured, and that's why we're using these. I reconstituted dried Turkish organic apricots.
And so what that means is that she took the dried
put them
apricots and put them in water so that you can, they're soft, they're not so hard.
And I used to use
look
a
at all
can.
this juice in
And
here.
it's so good. So then you're just gonna mix it. Oh, that smelled really good. So we're mixing this all up like so. Oh my Lord, this looks good. It already smells really good, right? And then we're gonna go ahead, Meg, you're gonna hold that. I'm gonna move our pan over. And because of all the butter in there, you don't need to butter your pan. So we're gonna just very carefully pour this all in there.
Wait.
Yep, there it is. Get it
like,
all, that's perfect.
There it is.
Here, I have a little thing for you to wipe your hands with.
Thank you.
All right. And then we're just going to move it about. All right.
there's like so many pieces to this thing.
I know.
But it's actually not as bad. I always thought that Kugel is just like one of those things that seems kind of intimidating. Because you look at it and you're like, wow, that's a lot of parts into this thing. But
you just throw it all into
Yeah.
one bowl. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is top it. And again, being gluten-free, there wasn't a whole lot of options back in the day. And so my mom always used corn flakes. And so now we have like all these fabulous options. And I'll take that little bowl to me. And
getting all
then-
the things.
That's right. So now for the topping, I have a cup and maybe like a quarter of just regular cornflakes that are organic. You can buy them in any store. And then I have a half of a stick of butter.
Softened.
Softened. And then I have a quarter cup of brown sugar. You can also use the
I was
coconut.
gonna say, can you do coconut sugar?
You can, but the brown sugar, I don't know, it just does it. And then anywhere from a half a teaspoon to a teaspoon of cinnamon. Now I'm gonna start it with my little thing here just because.
Spatula. But you want the hands. You want to really get in there and
You wanna do it? I'm gonna do it. You want me to do it or you wanna do it?
I can do it.
Oh, Meg wants to get dirty. This is exciting.
Well, I think about whenever we make like our,
You want, this is the motion that you want.
and it's okay if you break some of the corn.
Oh, no, yeah, because this is all crunchy. What you've done to the cornflakes is I've pounded them. Actually, it's great for kids. You stick the cornflakes in a baggie, you take a rolling pin or some kind of a mallet.
Great for you if you have some aggression to release.
That's right, and you just pound it out. And then once it's all, like this is the motion because we're making like a crumble for the top of this.
Yeah, that's what I think.
And smell it. Oh, it smells really good. And then once she's got that crumble all
I'm gonna
really
crumble
good,
it all over the top.
and then we put it all over the top. And don't be skimpy with the top, you guys,
Skimpy.
because
So if you really like this, I'd say
Yeah.
double it.
so good. And then just all over the top.
Get all the corners, you know. That's
Actually, one recipe is good, but you can double this whole recipe, you guys, if you have a large crowd. And they make pans that are a little bit bigger, and then go ahead and just, you know, double it. It's great. It's super easy.
yeah. So the oven's been preheating.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Thinking.
That's awesome. we have one mind, you know, after so many years. It's like, you know, we're just little mini-me's of each other.
Well,
So,
you know, being your daughter.
I know.
I know how you think.
So in a preheated 350-degree oven, it takes a full hour. And depending on your oven, or if you live in the mountains, it might take a little bit longer. But it's gonna rise and be beautiful and golden. So let's go ahead and put it in the oven. The Kugel came out. It is golden and gorgeous.
I love it.
I love it. So for an hour, it cooked about an hour, a little bit more. And so what it does is that it'll rise really beautiful,
That's
like
those
a souffle.
eggs, yeah.
Exactly. And then it'll just kind of settle in as it cools. And that's the beautiful thing.
And so this is nice and cold and ready to cut into.
That's right. So for this full recipe, you can visit us at currygirlskitchen.com. And if you don't subscribe to our YouTube channel, subscribe. You can also follow us on Facebook and Pinterest, Twitter, and Instagram for more delicious recipes just like this one. Oh my gosh. This looks
Goodness.
Oh, this is a memory, you guys, growing up for me.
Yum.
Oh, and it smells just like my mom.
Yeah.
Oh,
And try this.
yep. Oh, I love these.